Hey, everybody out there. I just had a quick observation I wanted to point out. And it's after midnight, but today was December 9th, Saturday. And the major sporting news today, of course, Baker Mayfield of Oklahoma wins the Heisman Trophy. And something I noticed is right after they presented the trophy, the announcers on ESPN said, and number six wins the sixth Heisman Trophy for Oklahoma. And I wasn't aware of that this is the sixth Heisman winner for Oklahoma. Anybody that follows college football even a little bit is obviously familiar that Baker Mayfield wears the number six. But I had no idea that was the sixth Heisman winner for Oklahoma. And I thought it was interesting because this is something that I'm seeing over and over and over again. I mean, and over again in sports is seeing the number six repeating and not just seeing six singularly, but seeing double sixes, 66, or triple sixes, 666. Just seeing this repeated all the time and in not only the sporting world, but in the news and in the world in general, but in particular in the sporting world. And, seeing that tonight, number six wins the sixth Heisman for Oklahoma, that's not something that, with other numbers, I can never recall number four winning a fourth Heisman for a school, number five winning a fifth Heisman, number seven winning a seventh Heisman. As far as I know, that's never happened before. And the number six and the sixth winner, I haven't calculated the odds on that, but boy, they've got to be pretty enormous odds. It's really beyond coincidence for something like that to occur. It's just it's beyond just kind of a little funny coincidence. But it's just something that I see a lot in the sporting world. And for instance, last Sunday, which 6 days ago, that's kind of just a coincidence. I just saw a part of Sports Center, and I meant to catch this image, but I didn't photograph it. And I'll just pull up the image for you that was on Sports Center. And this isn't the exact image, but it's really close enough to give you a good idea. And if you pulled up that program, you could verify that this is really the same image, basically. And what it was just the AFC West standings, and that's it, and the four teams and their records. And if you look vertically down the column, you'll see Kansas City, Oakland, and San Diego. And the record of all three teams is 6-6. So you'll have two vertical columns each with 666 displayed. And I happened to catch basically that whole program, the Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt last Sunday. And what was interesting about that is that's the first time all season I can remember them using an image of that, of just displaying a division all the time. Now, numerous times I've seen them post the playoff hunt. Well, they'll have the division leaders and then the couple wild card, the teams kind of in the wild card running at the bottom. They display that image a lot, but that's the first time I've really ever seen them just post the records of a four-team division in Sports Center. And you've got, I believe, 8 different divisions in pro football. And that was really the only one. That was the only one they displayed the entire show, is the AFC West. And you had the 6-6 record for 3 different teams, so you see that 666 displayed several times. And it's just something that I see all the time, over and over and over and over again, in all types of sporting events in every different sport. And I just point this out tonight. It was kind of another beyond coincidence, interesting thing. Number six wins the sixth Heisman for Oklahoma. Just to point out to people, it's something to really keep an eye on, even if you're an atheist, because really anybody in this country in America knows that they've heard that number six, and particularly 666, that has to do with Satan, the devil, even for people that don't believe in the devil. And so it's just something, even if you're an atheist or a total skeptic and you don't even believe in the devil, or you don't believe in the Bible, you don't believe in God, you don't believe in anything, it's just something to keep an eye on, to look at, and keep an eye on numbers. If you're happen to see, scores of sporting events or sporting news or really any world news, see if you don't start to notice that number 66 and 666 appearing very frequently, to the point where it's beyond coincidence and it gets your attention in comparison to other numbers. And that said, I think it's interesting, because I'm one of those people that I do believe in the Bible. I do very much believe in God, and I do very much believe in the existence of Satan. And I think we're living in the end times. And I just think it's interesting to know this is something that I'm seeing repeating over and over and over again. So really, I'm just putting this out there to other people to encourage them to kind of keep their eyes on this, to see if they don't kind of notice the same thing, where it's beyond just kind of a funny coincidence, where they see 66 and 666 repeating and being used all the time in sporting news and in world news. So just want to put that quick observation out there. Hope everyone has a great day. Merry Christmas, and God bless everybody.